minus 10, 9, 8. We have a go for main engine start. We have main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Grandson for day 2 of racing here at the African and Oceania Qualifiers. The first race of the day saw Tahiti start on time and at speed at the gun. However, it was Mozambique starting 50 seconds late of the pack. Mark 3 saw a bit more drama with the Seychelles in second place getting a penalty from the umpires, causing them to do a 360. With Morocco hot on their heels with the kite up in third place. Unfortunately, they had a bad jibe causing the kite going around the forestay. This meant the Seychelles carried on in second place. Coming down the final leg of the first race, it was Tahiti with a big enough distance between second place to hold on to first. However, it was too little too late for Mozambique, and unfortunately, they ended up in fourth. Race 2 of the day saw a tight start between all the fleet, all 4 boats lined up on the start line at speed. Mark 1 of race 2 saw Mozambique coming around the top marks and incurring a penalty from the umpires. A bit of confusion on board ultimately meant they did not do their penalty in time, causing them to be disqualified from race 2. A right shift on the second leg of the race meant that no positions changed. However, the Seychelles were right on the heels of the Tahiti team rounding the windward marks. Making the most of that right-hand shift, Team Tahiti set up for the difficult jibe set, coming down to their final run into the finish. Race 2 finished with Team Tahiti taking the win, followed closely by the Seychelles, and ultimately a third place for Morocco. The third and final race of the day saw Tahiti and Morocco have good starts. However, it was the Seychelles at the back of the pack and forced to tack out to the right-hand side of the racecourse. For Team Seychelles, this fourth position did not last long as they picked up a huge right-hand shift and worked their way up into first place. The first woman mark of race 3 saw drama as Tahiti incurred a penalty from the judges, causing that lead of the Seychelles to grow even further. The bottom mark saw action as Team Morocco were hot on the heels of Team Tahiti. However, the tight mark rounding was too much for Morocco and they lost all boat speed and rounded up into irons. Another mistake by Team Morocco on the last windward beat meant that opened the door for Team Mozambique to climb into third. All positions stayed the same from there as Team Seychelles take out the win, followed by Team Tahiti and Mozambique claiming their first third of the regatta. A first place finish in race 4 for Team Seychelles puts them at the top of the leaderboard, tied on 14 points with Team Tahiti. All to play for the double points final day.